All right, those are the hot laps for the Super Stocks. We're trying to find some information on that 13S that's out of Cole Berger out of Billings. And the information is as sparse as the sponsors on his car, so there's not any information. What do we have for information on him, Marcus?
Yeah, so Anthony Berger, he is born in 91, and he's from Billings, Montana.
That's all we have.
That's what we know.
It's about as simple as that car looks right now. It's about as plain as can be. All right, so we're going to have...
They say less is more.
Yeah, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, Modtana Madness night number 2 coming right up. We have the B feature 1 coming out here. The top 6 cars out of this race move on to the main event here tonight, where they have a chance to go for the $5,000. Tonight, again, it's sponsored by Napa Auto Parts. And in that pole position right there is going to be number 3Y. Bryson Yeager. Right behind Bryson Yeager is going to be number 56, Colin Scott. Behind Colin Scott is going to be number 29, Jim Shoemaker. Behind Jim Shoemaker is going to be number 68, Sean LaRoque. Behind Sean LaRoque, it's going to be number 8, Aaron Edmondson. On the front row, across from Bryson Yeager, number 12, Ty Clemens. It's going to be right there. In the second row, behind Ty Clemens, it's going to be number 47, AR, Alan Riley. Behind Alan Riley, it's going to be number 21T, Trake Metz. Behind Trake Metz, it's going to be number 45B, Brett Riley. And behind Brett Riley is going to be number 85, Braden Lemire. And that is your B feature number 1 coming up here shortly. And we're going to be ready to go. We're going to have 10 cars, 10 laps to decide the top 6 cars that will move on to the 55-lap main event coming right up. Napa Auto Parts in all 10 of their stores all across Montana and 1 in Cody. They are all over the place. Where are they located at, Marcus?
Well, all over the place is absolutely right? As you mentioned, they're down in Cody, Wyoming is just one of the spots, but the other spots that they're also located in is Anaconda, Bozeman, Big Sky, Deer Lodge, Four Corners, Glendive, Great Falls, Helena, and Shelby are all the Montana locations that they have. And then, of course, we talked about the Cody location, and so we appreciate them coming out and sponsoring 2 nights in a row and making tonight and last night such a huge success. So we appreciate Napa Auto Parts.
Not many good things to say about Napa Auto Parts, because every time I go and they always have good customer service. You know, I'm not a car guy. I just talk about them. Then I don't really talk about the engines or specs about them. I'm about as naive about cars as you can get. I can get enough done, but going to Napa Auto Parts, they have all the experience, and they make me feel like I'm a smart guy after I walk out.
That's some talent they have then.
They do. We're not talking bottom level experience here. So they're bringing me up to the next level for sure. So it's going to be great to be able to have Napa Auto Parts. They're going to be down helping out again tonight with the Hot Wheels. Plus, they will be having their own swag that they're going to be putting out there as well tonight. So we want to bring up the 55-lap feature, the 3 different big cash prizes, plus the top 10 all get something down to $10,000 at the 10th place. So everybody gets some money, but the top 3 positions get what, Marcus?
Yeah, 3rd place is going home with $2,000. And trust me, I'd be happy with an extra $2,000 in my pocket. 2nd place going home with $3,000 in their pocket. And the checkered flag holder is going to go home with $5,000 tonight. Huge shout out to Westervelt Transport. They're helping provide some of that cash money prize tonight. But man, $5,000. That's absolutely insane. I could use an extra $5 just to let you know. Even $5 actually.
Because of the feature and the amount of money that's putting out here, this is a very special race. that IMCA has their own official here to overlook, and he's up here in the booth. And so he is watching over, make sure everything is looking good. Before the race, I'm sure he's down there measuring and make sure all the cars are meeting the rules and everything else. And so this is a very official race for points that all count towards the national. Every IMCA race counts towards the national points, but because of the money involved and the size of the feature and the number of cars here, we have a special official from IMCA.
Yeah, that's always it's always nice to have them in town. They help us brush up on some of our skills and some of our technical side of it also. I always love and learning from them when they're in town, so we appreciate them hanging out with us last night and tonight.
Absolutely. So it's always great to have them up here. And then also, if you guys want to watch online, IMCA.tv is streaming online as well, so you can go check that out as well. So if you got friends that you like that are not able to come because they're busy or working or something else, but they would like to watch the races, go to imca.tv and you can get that done. We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors that are here throughout the week. We're going to give the shout out to Rocky Mountain Car Wash, Groundworks, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Budweiser, Randash Auto Center, Different Stroke Motorsports, JR's and Kenyon Noble, GigWorks, Extreme Restoration, Core Electric, Auto Body Experience, Car Quest, Story Distributing, Manhattan Plumbing and Heating, New Valley, and Coors Light. Those are the main sponsors that are here every week. But, of course, the big one is Napa Auto Parts, and we are here tonight. And, Marcus, it's always fun bringing it out. I've got Marcus on my left. Myself, Jeff Krogstad, we've been doing this for 5 years, and this is one of the highlights of the racing season. 2 nights racing, big time, 55-lap feature.
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome. Favorite weekend, one of my favorite weekends of the entire season. So super excited to be here. Gorgeous weather, beautiful scenery, great drivers, dirt track, amazing fans, good food. Man, don't get no better than that.
Side by side, we're just about ready to go. There's nothing better than wonderful weather and getting cars lined up for the first B feature race for tonight for the modified. 12 laps. Who is going to be in the top 6 to transfer into the 55-lap main event coming up here shortly? Bryson Yeager leading the pack out of Green River, Wyoming. Ty Clemens, last year's Modtana Madness winner, in the front row as well. The second row, Colin Scott, right behind in number 56 car. Number 47, AR, Alan Riley in that second row. Third row, Jim Shoemaker, number 29. In the third row across from Jim Shoemaker, it's going to be number 21T, Trake Metz. Bryson Yeager, looks like we are going to try to pack the track a little bit more. We were almost ready to go. Well, we're going to do some hot laps real quick. Marcus is sitting closer to the ladies that help run the track, and they're talking to all the officials down on the track, so he's able to get some information before I am. And so Marcus found out that we're going to do some hot laps, get these guys spread out, and really test this out. So here we go. We're getting them side by side. The hot laps are done. The last second chance to get these guys in the hot laps. Everybody seems to be satisfied. We're going to have 12 laps. And right now, Marcus has got the profile up for number 47, AR, for Alan Riley. What are you seeing on his profile?
Yeah, so if you have the app, you got to go check his profile out. All his winnings has to do with his ability to train golden doodles. Not a single car highlight on there, but all the highlights are of training his golden doodle. So I guess that's kind of cool.
Yeah, doggone it, that's a lot of fun. But what's more fun is we're going to have 12 laps coming up here. And a green flag that's itching to come out. Bryson Yeager, you can lead the pack. Here we go. Here goes Bryson Yeager. Coming around, Tyler Clemens, last year's Montana winner, is going to be right on his tail. They're going to get out there. Bryson Yeager getting some ground. Ty Clemens is right there in second. Colin Scott and Alan Riley are battling for third. They're side by side. Here comes Colin Scott down below. Alan Riley for third. We still have Yeager in one. Clemens in two. Riley in three. Alan Riley, number 47 car, is in third. His brother is farther back in the pack. So Colin Scott lost that battle for third place. But anything can happen. 9 laps to go. Yeager in first place. Clemens in two. We're seeing a solid group of 5 cars in a battle going on to that 6th place in the back. The Shoemaker, Riley, and Edmondson are all battling for that 6th place spot. So I believe that's going to be the battle for that last and final spot to be able to transfer into the 55-lap future. Yeager coming around. He's going to see 6 laps to go. Clemens still in second, keeping the pace. Alan Riley in third. Colin Scott in fourth. Drake Betts in fifth. And the battle for 6th. Aaron Edmondson going to be on side by side with Shoemaker coming to the third. Coming through the 4th turn. He's coming through. Aaron Edmondson's going to get around Shoemaker. Edmondson is in that coveted 6th spot to be able to transfer to the 55-lap main event. The number 45 car for Riley is going to be taken next to stage right. Get some car problems. Edmondson sitting comfortably in that 6th place spot right now. We are still seeing Yeager in the 1 spot. Clemens in 2. Alan Riley in 3. Colin Scott in 4. Drake Betts in 5. Edmondson in 6. 3 laps to go. Now down to 2 laps. Yeager is going to be looking to try to pass LaRoque and Shoemaker. We're going to be coming around. Yeager's going to come around and have 1 lap left here in just a second. A lot of distance that Aaron Edmondson's able to spread that real estate and hold on to that 6th place spot. Yeager's going to have traffic in front of him to get that last checkered flag. And we got the checkered flag to Yeager. Clemens in 2. Alan Riley in 3. Colin Scott in 4. Drake Betts in 5. And Aaron Edmondson right there in 6. And that's going to be your top 6. That's going to transfer. Congratulations to Bryson Yeager on his win. The top 6 are going to transfer. And that's going to be Bryson Yeager, and Ty Clemens, Alan Riley, Colin Scott, Drake Betts, and Aaron Edmondson are going to transfer to the A main. Now coming right up, it's going to be the B feature 2 for the modifieds. The top 6 here will transfer to the 55-lap main event for tonight. Leading out of the pole is going to be number 46, Burt Beach. Behind him is going to be number 71K, Cody Kuglin. Behind Cody Kuglin is going to be number 44, Devin Jadwin. Behind Devin Jadwin, it's going to be number 33, Justin Yeager. Behind Justin Yeager, it's going to be number 87X, Rex Feller. On that front row, across from Burt Beach, it's going to be number 26, Casey Kynette. On that second row, behind Casey Kynette, it's going to be number 28H, Colby Hanna. Behind Colby Hanna, it's going to be number 51, Terrell Payne. And behind Terrell Payne, it's going to be number 12, DF, Dwayne Fowler. And behind Dwayne Fowler, it's going to be number 009, Greg Addock. And that's going to be your B feature 2 for tonight. The same thing, 12 laps, top 6 transfer to the 55-lap main event coming up later tonight. We have Burt Beach. What do we know about Burt Beach?
Yeah, Burt comes from Rock Springs, Wyoming. He's been racing since 1993. He was the Wild West Modified Tour champion back in 2014. The Sweetwater Speedway Modified champion also back in 2014. Sweetwater Speedway in Rock Springs is his home track. And as to hobbies, he says, who has time for hobbies? He's got a race car.
Racing is definitely that hobby that a lot of these guys have. They work on it all the way through the night to be able to provide the entertainment that we have on this track. We look like we are going to get a green flag here shortly. 12 laps to determine the top 6 go. Here we go. Burt Beach and Casey Kynette. We're 2, 3 side by side coming around turn 1 and 2. Casey Kynette got 2 car lengths in front of him from Burt Beach. Coming off we had Terrell Payne bounced off a wheel, but he's able to stay on all 4 wheels and not have any problems. Terrell Payne trying to get around Devin Jadwin. Devin Jadwin holding his line. And here we are. We got a real battle trying to get everybody to get out. Casey Kynette getting several car lengths ahead in that first place spot. Burt Beach in second. Colby Hanna in third. Kuglin in fourth. Devin Jadwin in fifth. We've got a battle for sixth. Wayne Fowler going high, but he's going to stay close to Terrell Payne. Wayne Fowler and Terrell Payne kind of bumping bumpers right there on turn 2. And Dwayne Fowler's going to try to go high. Terrell Payne's going down low. We've got a battle in second right now. Colby Hanna and Burt Beach coming around turn 2. But Burt Beach able to hold off Colby Hanna at this point. Casey Kynette coasting forward. 7 laps to go. Battle for second. Cars are pretty bunched up in that front. So we're going to see Casey Kynette keep spreading that real estate. 6 laps to go. Burt Beach and Colby Hanna battling it out for that second place spot. Burt Beach going high. Colby Hanna's going to try to go down low, but Burt Beach got enough to stay out. Devin Jadwin's going to try to make a move under Cody Kuglin. Here goes Colby Hanna underneath, right in front. Colby Hanna going side. Colby Hanna going sideways. Devin Jadwin going sideways as well. We got a yellow flag. Come around. Colby Hanna making an aggressive move, trying to get past Burt Beach, and he was not able to make that happen for the second place spot. So I believe Colby Hanna is going to be the one that's going to go back to the pack with the yellow. And Devin Jadwin worked his way to make sure he avoided the accident and get around. So we're going to get these guys lined up with the yellow flag coming around, and we get going. So Colby Hanna getting switched, not making that corner. He's getting aggressive. He's trying to get that second place spot. This is what it's all about, Marcus, is be able to get the racing.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, only the top 6 move on to the main, and he was really pushing hard. Everybody's pushing hard, right? He wanted to try and better his positioning, and man, that actually cost him. And so going from third to second all the way back to the back of the pack with 5 laps left, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's tough. The track conditions are always changing, and then he just lost his back end. Wasn't able to get that, make that happen, so now he's going to have to work his way back up. Remember, he only needs to get to the 6th place spot in order to transfer to go to the main event tonight for the 55 laps. So Casey Kynette's in that number 1 spot. yellow flags being that cushion that Casey Kynette had in front of him. He probably had about 6 or 7 car lengths between him and the second place battle that was happening behind him. So now the caution gets everything squeezed back up, and it's going to be more competitive as they go forward. But Casey Kynette still sitting in that number 1 spot. Burt Beach and Kugelin in that 2nd row. Devin Jadwin and Terrell Payne in that 3rd row. And then Dwayne Fowler sitting in that 6th place spot right next to Jeremy Meyerhofer. Rex Feller in the back. Here we go, 5 laps to determine who's going to be the winner of this heat. Here we go. Casey Kynette leading the pack as we come around. Here we go. Casey Kynette looking strong tonight. He's getting that real estate spread out in front of him. We got the battle side by side for 3rd and 4th place. Kugelin less than a car length ahead for 2nd place. Burt Beach losing some ground. Devin Jadwin's going to try to make his move on the inside. Oh, we've got a battle happening in the back in the 6th place. Wade Fowler and Yeager. Yeager hits the wall hard. Colby Hanna gets bumped by Yeager. You can see these guys. We've got a yellow flag coming back out. Addock got bumped, so we've got a yellow flag. Justin Yeager trying to make a move down on the inside, get bumped into the concrete wall. We'll find out who pulled the yellow flag, but now we get this bunched up again with 3 laps to go. Casey Kynette is showing that he's looking strong tonight, getting that real estate between him and that 2nd place battle that's happening behind him. Kugelin in 2nd, Burt Beach in 3rd. We're going to find out who goes to the back. So you know who's going to go in the back there, Marcus.
Yeah, it looks like 33 in the blue and white is going to go to the back.
So it's going to be Justin Yeager, number 33, that's going to go in the back. So we're going to see him go in the back of the pack, trying to make that aggressive move up here on top. And it looks like we're going to be checking for any rocks that broke off down here. That's Ross Olmstead. Give him a big round of applause. He's been out here at the track. So Ross Olmstead, a good guy down there. So we're double check to make sure there's no broken pieces down there. So we got everybody lined back up. Casey Kynette had almost a second ahead of the 2nd place, and the battle is close, but less than 0.2 of a second between 2nd and 3rd. So we're looking at Casey Kynette still sitting in that number 1 spot with 3 laps to go. And it's very, very competitive field. You take a look at Colby Hanna, and he was in that back spot after that last flag. So now he is vying for that 6th place spot. And he's a strong enough car, he could probably move up even further than that 6th place spot. So the officials moving down off the cone in turn 4. These guys are going to get bunched up. 3 laps. Get in the top 6, and you go into the main event. We're going to see these guys give it everything they've got for 3 laps. Let's get these guys going. Let's get a green flag, and here we go. There goes Casey Kynette. He's going to try to do his best. Kugel's going to try to get down low. He's going to try to maintain that 2nd place spot. Devin Jadwin's going to try to come down underneath. Kugelin is down low. Burt Beach is going to come down inside. And it's going to be a battle for that 2nd place spot. Burt Beach, Kugelin is trading spots. Colby Hanna has just moved up 1 more spot to 5th place. So Colby Hanna moving from the back all the way to the front after pulling the first yellow flag. He's going to move into the 4th. Colby Hanna is going to be moving in. Colby Hanna is going to make a strong lap. 1 lap to go. Checkered flag is going to come out. Casey Kynette still holding on to that 1st place spot. Casey Kynette 1, Kugelin in 2, Colby Hanna in 3, Devin Jadwin in 4, Burt Beach in 5, and in that 6th place, it looks like it's going to be Greg Addock. So what a battle there in that last 6th place spot, but Greg Addock looks like he's made it to that top 6. So we've got Greg Addock in that 6th place spot.
Yeah, that was super.
Colby Hanna, give a big hand, a round of applause for Colby Hanna, make it all the way back through the pack to finish 3rd in that modified. Congratulations to Casey Kynette for getting the checkered flag in the B feature 2 for tonight. Coming up next is going to be your street super stocks. And we're going